people. So Dino Melai is in the news today, and many people are already reacting as per what is up with Uncle Dino Melai. So the court, the tribunal, election tribunal, sacked Dino Melai. Election petition tribunal said Dino Melai is not the duly elected senator representing Kogi West, and so different things have happened. So there are so many reactions on social media. But before I start giving you the reactions of different other people, and to also have your own reactions follow, Dino Melai already by himself reacted to this, and has the following to say.
I'm just using the opportunity to react to the tribunal judgment. For me, it's a travesty of justice. It's a miscarriage of justice, but we are not perturbed. I know it is a distraction and a plan to distract me from my governorship ambition. And I'm not distracted at all. My middle name is courage. My middle name is focus. I am very, very focused. And I want to use the opportunity to call on all Kogites to remain peaceful, to remain calm, that our mandate cannot be taken, will not be taken, has not been taken. And that we are going to the Court of Appeal, and I believe that we'll get justice at the Court of Appeal. I am not distracted. Dino Melai is the next governor of Kogi State. And the only thing that will necessitate a re-election at Kogi West is after my swearing in as governor, because there will be a need for a replacement in the National Assembly, then we will get a PDP replacement at the National Assembly. But before then, there is no by-election. And for all of you jubilating, Ajekunya Loje.
May I have the honor now to also recognize?
All right, let me wait for that. Okay, so let's get some reactions. Ajekunya Loje, all of you. So that is from Uncle Dino Melai. So wait for it, people. Ajekunya loading. So let us get to some reactions by different people on social media. Well, the first one I'm going to read is from Deji Adinyoju. It says, the current judiciary scares me. Reading about the annulment of Dino Melai's election that everyone in my senatorial district knows was a straight win, where almost all votes recorded for Smart Adeyemi was rigged, gives me reason to worry. This is the comrade Deji Adinyoju simply saying that everybody knew clearly that that Dino Melai won, and that even the few votes, polled by the opponent were even rigged. Meaning that if anybody is supposed to be facing a tribunal or judgment for rigging election, it should be the other person. Let me quickly rush through now. So these are the other reactions. This is a parody account for Rotimi Amici. Says, I learned my brother Dino Melai is in severe pain. And then the next one says, Nigerians, they have sacked drama king Dino Melai from the senatorial district of the Kogi West. Chai, the Senate House will be boring now. Umashio. And then the next one says, stay strong and have faith. No one can intimidate you, sir. Legend Dino Melai. Kogi people are strongly behind you. And the next one says, the only known political leader in Kogi State and most articulate gladiator in the senatorial, in the National Assembly. I welcome you, Senator Fearless. Another comment says, forget Dino Melai. Some people are having right now. That's why the problems we are facing in this country. Every man for themselves, God for all. Then another person says, it remains a huge tragedy that the state has, and so this person is called Tunde Erukera, ruled by this state as Kogi has somebody like Tunde Erukera and is being ruled by Yaya Bello, or about to be ruled by a Dino Melai. So both Yaya Bello and Dino Melai are being scoffed by this particular person. And then the next one says, in reply to one post, says, yes, by buying more luxurious cars to oppress the poor people. Well, I'm going to stop reading some online comments there, and then let's go live with live comments now. So what do you view? What is your own thoughts? Well, before I start reading more comments, let me quickly read the ones that I currently have here. Hello, Shegeto. Thank you very much, everybody. Welcome. APC and work. So would this be because APC wants to get Dino Melai out of the way, or what? As much as I can't stand them all, you almost want him to get the ticket to show Bello. All right. Let me quickly also let you know or remind you that Dino Melai and Yaya Bello, who are current political frenemies, used to be friends, and now at two ends of the divide. This is Dino Milai, for instance, in this video I'm about to play, when he was singing praises of Yaya Bello at his inauguration.
May I have the honor now to also recognize the youngest governor of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, intellectually mobile and sagacious, indomitable and indefatigable, powerful and enterprising, young but married. So that you don't begin to, okay, they said they see one chance. Jam your hands together for Yaya Bello. Ladies and gentlemen,
well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Dino Milai giving a rousing welcome to Yaya Bello at the inauguration of him as governor way back. So whatever happened between them now is a matter of political interest. That is all I can suspect or guess right now. Well, it doesn't end there. You see, this matter between Dino Milai and Yaya Bello, because Dino Milai now wants to be governor of the state and Yaya Bello is currently the governor of the state. The two of them are now at loggerheads, justly for the same position. So, but this matter is not the first time it's happening. So this is not the first time they have been trying to get Dino out of the way by even trying a recall. How many of you remember the recall process where they said Dino Milai did not have that people in his constituency are asking that it should be removed from the position, it should be recalled because it's an embarrassment to them. But something happened later. You remember the Ajekon Yanioje song? So he did something trying to say, he said he displayed some documents saying that people were bribed and that the documents were even false and all of that. If you don't remember, let me remind you.
For reference purposes, one of them who told me, who confessed that he was given 100,000 to coordinate a particular ward, said this document was given to him, and what he was supposed to do with this document is to transfer this INEC document given to him, and this INEC document is contained therein details of voters of a particular ward, polling unit, you can see, and is just supposed to transfer these details directly into this form and then forge the signatures. And to me, this is very laughable because this can only come from a very myopic, porous, and intellectually stagnant governor like Yaya Bello. He forgot there's something called verification. They are not getting the processes right. They are so confused.
All right, so that's it, people. So what are your own comments? This is going to be a very short broadcast. I just want you to see and ask people to add their own views. What is your own view about the sack? Some people want him to be actually sacked and embarrassed and disgraced. Other people believe that, oh, this is just a political gimmick. He's still a very strong guy. They love him and all of that and all that. So what is your own reaction? If you're not joining live, you just watch. If you're going to be watching this broadcast, playing it back, if you're going to be watching the uploaded or recorded version, please also highlight the hair to a politician like him. But that is the update so far. The tribunal sacked him, and he already said that the tribunal lies, and what happened at the tribunal was travesty of justice. He's going to get his mandate back, and that it was only aimed at distracting him on his governorship aspiration. That is the update. Let me quickly read some comments on my screen right now, and then we'll call it a day. Brought up same feathers same feathers. Don't get caught in fighting the elephant fight when you just a tortoise. That's Olayinka Olanlokun. Bamjose says, get the ticket to show Bello Pepe, but at the detriment of the people of Kogi, as they will get abysmal government in return. The Mudia on Facebook says, bro, ask Dino a question. You know the way the country is going down now. Are you ready to govern your state with the will of God? Is not a will of man. Okay, so I'm not supposed to answer that question, but I will say what Bamjosi said on YouTube. The comment you can see as the second on the screen right now says, "Get the ticket to show Bello Pepe." Well, it appears something like, it reads something like, okay, it is not because of the people that you want to go and govern that you want to get a ticket. It is because you simply want to revenge, or what some people will call, when they say vendetta. Aha, you simply want to take on a revenge against somebody. So it's just a game of two strong men. When two elephants are fighting, definitely it is the grass that will suffer. Well, somebody already said in one of the comments I read before that in a state that has somebody like Babatunde Irukera, you have Dino Melaye and Yaya Bello governing the state. Well, it appears something like, oh boy, waiting they do these people for Kogi State. On a go so far, you get person with this sound like this. You won't go vote between Yaya Bello and Dino Melaye. That's somebody's comment, not mine, but you can see it already. The name is there, it's on Twitter. You can just check it out by yourself. It's not me that wrote it, but I'm just saying that it tallies with what Bamjosi said in that comment I read there from YouTube. Okay, Nazobu Oka from on Facebook says, Dino the governor in the waiting. Do not be distracted. Victory sure. Bamjosi came back to say on YouTube that Dino still have cases in court, right? I don't know any politician in Nigeria that doesn't have cases. The last time I checked. Okay, people, so what do you think? Another comment just came in. Let me quickly read this one and then we know what next. I wish Shegun can do this kind of detailing across body irrespective of who they are. What does this man mean? Then we will all see how they are connected. How? I don't understand. Okay, please, people, what is your own view? If you're not privileged to be online at this time, if you're watching the playback version, please drop your comments in the comment section so that we all know where we're going. I want to know how tolerant people are about this kind of politics, or how intolerant they are already in 2019, preparatory to another election year, whether we're still going to be recycling this kind of politics going forward. Well, I close like play, giving you Frederick Dorige.
Accountable. Enough is enough. Thank you. I am Frederick Omoyima Dorige, representing the Nelson Mandela Human Rights Association. What is called colonialism in Africa is what I call the genesis of terrorism. Today, we have a new dimension of colonialism as African leaders continue to impose themselves in power and to steal and hide money in European banks. It took Switzerland 20 years of litigation and foot dragging before they reluctantly repatriated $1.4 billion stolen and hidden in their banks by the late Nigerian military head of state, General Sani Abacha. Interest from that amount was lost. Report shows that $1 trillion is stolen yearly by African leaders and hidden abroad, while Africans desperately try to escape from their various countries through the Mediterranean Sea. Today, Nigerian senators earn more than any European president because they ingeniously appropriate emoluments and earnings to themselves against national and international law. It is forbidden under paragraph 2 of Article 8 of United Nations Convention Against Corruption for public officers to engage in self-dealing with emoluments that are unacceptable under international law. Nigeria is signatory to that convention. What Nigerian senators earn in 4 years is enough to build 18 hospitals in each of the 36 states of Nigeria. Sadly, President Muhammadu Buhari of Nigeria has spent 107 days in the United